Hi, this is Seema Raghunatha. This is going to be my fifth video log. The topic that I've picked to discuss and talk about today is saying no. And culturally, we're a little uncomfortable to say no in India because servitude runs in our veins, and history has it that we're possibly one of the world's most adjusting people. And somehow in our culture, it's been glorified when you don't express your dismay, your disagreement, or you're not liking something. A person who tolerates or who accepts is somehow a man or a woman of greater virtue. Um, of late, in the last maybe 5 years or so, education around the subject of child safety has grown and improved in the country. So, teaching your child to say no is one of the most common subjects that you will find as soon as your little baby gets into school. So, my message is actually for all the women working in India or anywhere else in the world. Definitely men who have daughters, who have a wife, a girlfriend, or a sister. This subject of being able to say no right there in the moment, very assertively, is not restricted to just babies and children. What's the problem in continuing that behavior as you grow? And at the workplace, a woman can be very vulnerable, especially if she's a single woman, if she lives in a city by herself, if she's known to be divorced or going through one, or if she's very attractive. Yes, the kinds of attention can be quite surprising. And the frequency could be high as well. So it's not wrong to say no when a man touches you or touches certain parts of your body and you didn't like it, or it was a strange place to touch in the first place. Cut it off right there. It is not wrong to say no if a man misconstrues a lunch date to be a date, because it's not. A lunch appointment is just a lunch appointment. Yes, it is falling on a date in your calendar, but it doesn't go beyond that. So anybody who thinks of it otherwise can be cut right there. It would also be very unnatural for somebody to take certain liberties with you, which would be considered wrong at the workplace. And just because you say you had these episodes thrice in a year does not make you the problem. The problem can be the environment, the problem could be the minds of the people. And it's absolutely wrong for the world of judgmental people then to look at such a context or a situation and actually use it against a woman who has the courage to say no. It is such a sad thing to watch how a strong woman who does not like this kind of behavior, who possibly stands up and says it didn't like it, but very politely too, can be treated wrong because there's a trail of 3 people that she said to in the same year. That doesn't say anything about her. It says a lot about the people out there. When will this world change? Well, you know what? We don't have to wait for the world to change. As long as you as a woman is really strong, you know what you're doing is right, you are ethically, morally, completely conscious of your space, your freedom, your right to be a woman and not be touched, groped, or be told that promiscuity is a good thing, or somebody's interest should be validated by your response. No, it's not necessary at all. You're coming there for a job. You have a bill to pay, which is why you show up. And just find the guts, just find the courage to be that square person. And don't be worried about how a chauvinistic world may come out responding to you. That's a fly. But I hope my message went out to you clear. Thank you.